Hey guys, my name is Joey Thomas, entrepreneur and small business educator here with 17 Hats. Now, in today's video, this is a subject I've talked about before, and this is something you've heard about quite a bit, and it's client pain points. Why are we talking about pain points again? Because I truly believe that understanding a client's pain points at its core, really understanding it, will allow us to communicate value and solutions in better ways than we ever have before. See, at its core, the nature of business itself is offering goods or services that will benefit the customer. No matter how great our product or service is, customers just will not purchase it unless it makes their lives better, right? Or makes their day better, at least. So, in order to market your business and communicate your value, you need to identify those pain points. And you need to identify pain points that only you can solve. Now, how do we do this? We've talked about it in other videos before, but today I want to talk about just kind of going one level deeper, right? See, as we talk to a client, we have to understand that pain points are different at different stages of the client journey. So addressing them at their appropriate stage is even more important. For example, if a lead is coming in, right, and they aren't communicating well, or maybe they're not getting back to you, or maybe they didn't respond, or maybe you took a long time to get to them. See, their pain points could be around some confusion between the website, what you're asking them to do next. There's something not clicking in that process. That's why in previous videos and in many of what we share with you, we highly recommend embedding a lead capture form and some sort of automation that sends out a questionnaire or an email as part of your lead process. It actually helps alleviate some of those pain points. Sometimes people wait for a response so long that by the time you get on the phone, they're just not in the best of moods, right? They may not be as motivated to talk to you, especially if they talk to your competitors already. Okay, so just understand that at different stages of the client journey, you're going to be dealing with different pain points. Now, I want to get into just how do we dig just a little bit deeper. It's by understanding how to ask the right question. So I won't make this video long, but I want to give you some examples from the perspective of a family portrait photographer per se. And the type of questions that you might be able to ask. And now these type of questions you can ask no matter what genre you're in, guys. It just depends on what it is that you're doing. But just listen to these questions and see how we get below the surface layer. For example, sometimes they will ask you upfront how much, right? Financially, it just sounds like a pain point. But there might be something else going on, maybe a timing, maybe this investment coincides with another big event in their life. We don't know yet. So we can't get frustrated when the price question comes up because this really, from a consumer standpoint, it's kind of the only thing that they know to ask. So let's kind of get into a few questions we can possibly ask to get one layer deeper and understand what the pain points really are. Okay, here are a few example questions. Why do you feel this is a good time to get family portraits taken? This is an open-ended question that allows them to really evaluate where they are right now. Why are they coming to you? What these questions will do, their own answers will motivate them where you really don't have to say a whole lot, and you're going to learn a lot about them. So that question was, why do you feel this is a good time to get family portraits taken? Or another variation of this question is, what has prevented you from getting these done in previous years? Now you'll learn a little history. You'll learn about maybe different things that happened in their family, maybe things that got in the way, maybe it's just vacations, and you'll learn a little bit more about where they want to go, right? What their style, their vibe is, what they like to do together as a family. A question I really like to ask, how would you like to enjoy these images? And then I will, maybe turn around and say, do you want to enjoy them in albums? Do you like to enjoy them by looking at the wall, on your wall as wall art? How do you like to enjoy these images? Open up that conversation. Have you been professionally photographed in the past? If so, what was your experience like? Now, if you're a makeup artist, this works. If you are a service provider for any type of service, you can ask if they have done this in the past. Now, as I said before, they come in different parts of the journey. So these questions I just asked would be something that we bring up early, right? Now, let's say, for example, we're already onboarding them into our journey. They've already signed as a client. And halfway through the journey, we can always ask them, how's everything been so far? Is there anything that you like to address? This will give you a chance to know where they're at so you can address those concerns before they start festering a little longer. So just understand, just like those questions, guys, we can get in just a little bit deeper. And we just never know what the pain point is really about. Is there an issue maybe on your website? Maybe they're not able to fill out forms the way that they're supposed to or navigate. Maybe it is a financial pain point and we need to dig into that a little bit better, right? But that financial pain point may not just be what the price is, but maybe they don't really understand the value just yet. So there needs to be more conversation around it. Maybe it's an emotional pain point. Like if it's family photography, maybe they don't feel comfortable in front of a camera. Maybe the kids just didn't want to get photographed. Maybe there was an issue with work and timing, right? And they just couldn't do it. And there's a lot of frustration around it. Maybe they don't want to do it because it just feels so stressful trying to get 5 kids into a family portrait. But the more you know, the more questions you ask, the better you're able to create a solution for them. So guys, have conversations. Send out a questionnaire. Jump on a phone call. Because the more you have conversations with them, instead of just trying to sign them off and get them to the service, the better you can serve your client. So guys, just let's go one level deeper. As we understand this whole phenomenon about pain points, it's a powerful thing. And it's something that the more we get to understand it, why it's important, the better we get at asking questions, the more satisfied our clients are going to be. And that just means return clients and more referrals. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to the 17 Hats channel and I'll be back with more just like this. See you again soon.